There are some tips before your trip. The most important one is to have napkins on you at all times. We booked Yotel Singapore for about $180 a night, which is average for a nicer hotel in Singapore. What you see here is literally how big the room is. This hotel was a little bit further from all the places we wanted to go to. Majority of the sightseeing and food is located around this area, so if possible, getting a hotel there would be better so you don't have to keep going back and forth. We landed pretty late and was so hungry we found this restaurant that was still open. The food here tasted so good, but it was just so pricey for the amount you get. So we decided to get fries literally a block from the hotel. And in Singapore, you have to try Feng chicken. The chicken is so tender and this meal was worth every penny. Afterwards, we decided to walk to Chinatown from there. You also have to try Joo Chiat Eating House for their soy sauce chicken. It's one of the OG spots and the meal comes with wonton soup, very affordable. Down the block from here is a refreshing dessert shop. If you feel like you need a cleanse, get their herbal tea. You can literally spend a whole day in Chinatown. This complex has shopping and more hawker stalls on the second level. However, we were too full to try anything else, but it looks so good. From there, we took a Grab from Chinatown to Cloud Forest. I recommend booking online. There's so much to see in here. After walking quite a bit, right outside is McDonald's and I always like to try McDonald's everywhere I go. However, I wasn't too big of a fan of their fried chicken. The batter was kind of thick and chewy, but their Biscoff McFlurry was very refreshing. I love the crunchy bits. About a 5-minute walk, there's Satay By the Bay, which is another iconic spot here, and it has very cheap skewers. The chicken satay was a little bit too sweet for me, but I really liked their octopus and chicken wings. You're able to walk to Marina Bay Sands from there, and this mall is huge. I mean, look at that. Luxury shopping for sure, but instead of shopping, we decided to check out the rooftop bar for the sunset views. After catching the sunset, we decided to walk back to Garden by the Bay for the light show. It is a must-see attraction if you're in Singapore. We decided to finish our night by eating at Jumbo, which they're known for their crab, but we weren't feeling crab that day, so we ordered these dishes and all of them were so good. Another must is checking out Maxwell Food Center, but I'm gonna be honest, it does not smell the best in there, but if you can get past that, there are cheap and delicious food like this fishball soup stand. The pork liver tasted so fresh, and I didn't know what this was, but it's salty fish. I took a whole bite without knowing, so I recommend taking smaller bites with this. This also comes with noodles, and you could choose what noodles you want, but we chose this noodle. I'm not too sure of the name, but it was bouncy and chewy, and it was spicy. So if you can't handle spice, probably don't get this one. We walked some more around Chinatown, and I've seen September Coffee on social media before, so we wanted to eat there, but it was an hour wait, and we decided to do a picnic, but the food got a little bit soggy, so I recommend dining in there. and then it started to rain. So we decided to do some shopping. You have to check out Bugha Street. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right, but they have so many things, including doing lashes and nails. Another rooftop bar you have to check out is Mr. Stork, located in the Andes Hotel. I do recommend making reservations, but we were lucky we were able to walk in. The sunset here was gorgeous, gorgeous, and the atmosphere was very chill. They played nice music, and it was a vibe. I definitely love looking for cute cafes, and this one was a French cafe down the block from the hotel, and everything we ordered were just so tasty, especially the French dumpling pasta with cheese. After eating, you can walk to the Botanical Gardens. It's free admission and so much to see there, but it gets very hot and you're gonna want AC like after 30 minutes of exploring. So bring a portable fan and water. You can't leave Singapore without trying KEK. They are famous for their chili crab, and you know a restaurant is expensive when they give you free napkins. Their moonlight hor fun is a must here. It's not too oily, solid flavor, and tender beef. And finally, trying the KEK chili crab. It has a similar taste to tomato and egg, but with a hint of spice, but overall is kind of overly sweet for my liking. Since it was just the two of us, the sauce got very overwhelming towards the end. I do recommend getting a different crab because the crab meat was very fresh. Fort Canning Tree Tunnel is another Instagrammable spot. You can take a grab to there and route it to Ganko Sushi, and it takes you right next to the entrance of the tunnel. Pro tip is come here before 8:30 a.m. so you don't need to wait in line for a photo. Next, we checked out Raffles Hotel. It was super aesthetic and relaxing walking there. There's a cafe, a bar, and lots of shopping. We wanted Hainan chicken one last time before we left and decided to try it from a mall food court. And honestly, it was very good compared to the States, especially their chicken broth. Afterwards, we decided to get chicken skin skewers from Tori Q. I found it nicely charred and crispy, just to my liking. For our last dinner in Singapore, I really wanted all-you-can-eat oysters, and this was one of the ones we found. It was about $40 USD. It comes with a lot of fresh seafood like clams, shrimp, lobster, mussels, you name it. They also have a great sauce bar, but I didn't care too much for the hot foods or grilled meats. It was just whatever to me and not the best, so I just stuck with a lot of oysters. I suggest coming here if your whole group loves seafood, because if they don't, then it's kinda not worth it. You can eat the oysters raw, or you could even grill it. I love grilling it and putting their Thai chili sauce on it. It was so good. You also have to go to 7-Eleven and get their chili crab cup noodles before you leave. You can't buy it in the States. We got to the airport early and wanted to see the waterfall, but it didn't start till 11 a.m. so we decided to explore the airport and eat more. I wasn't a huge fan of their kaya toast here. I wish we tried one outside the airport, but it's okay. Lastly, I recommend staying in Singapore 3 to 5 days to get everything done, depending what kind of traveler you are, if you like to relax or you're a go type.